In an elaborate plot to assassinate the French president, the killer had customized a lightweight sniper rifle. On his way to Paris, however, he was suddenly stopped by police for a routine search. Fortunately, he'd anticipated trouble and hidden the weapon inside the car's exhaust pipe, narrowly avoiding disaster. What he didn't know was that danger was already closing in. France's security services had intercepted intelligence revealing the assassin's plan and identity. They located his hideout and swiftly dispatched an elite tactical unit to storm the hotel where he was staying. But thanks to a tip from his organization, he slipped away just moments before they arrived. He raced through the city and ducked into a narrow alley, only to crash into a young couple who were too distracted by their card game to notice him. With both their cars damaged, he spray-painted one to disguise it, intending to use it as a decoy to get closer to the ceremony grounds. But before long, the car was totaled in another accident. The driver didn't survive, and the assassin wasted no time. Once near the venue, he scouted the area and chose a high-rise building directly across from the main security command post. It was the perfect vantage point. To infiltrate the site, he changed into second-hand middle-class clothing, altered it to resemble a military uniform, and disguised himself as a wounded veteran. His right leg wrapped to mimic an amputation. Despite heightened security, his forged military ID passed inspection, and he was waved through. Inside the building, he removed the disguise and restored mobility to his leg. Drawing the curtain slightly, he surveyed the square below, waiting. The president hadn't yet arrived. From a hidden compartment, he retrieved the disassembled sniper rifle, putting it together piece by piece with practiced precision. He secured it on a makeshift mount by the window, sighting in the exact spot where the president would appear. But something was off. The square had gone into full lockdown. Armored vehicles patrolled the perimeter. Soldiers lined every approach. Rooftop observers were stationed across neighboring buildings. And just as the president finally stepped into the open, an officer burst into the command center nearby, urgently questioning whether the disabled veteran had actually been cleared. Alarms went off immediately. Two security officials rushed toward the sniper's location, but it was too late. At exactly 11:01, he pulled the trigger. The shot rang out, perfectly aimed at the president's head, but he never got the chance to fire again. A security agent stormed into the room and tackled him before he could reload. They struggled, but in the chaos, the assassin was shot multiple times and killed on the spot.